Fitzgerald for UNH has it behind the net. He's pressured by Martone in there. He gets it back to the point for West. West, a shot, he scores! Owen West on the shot. I believe it was deflected in front. It's going to be a goal for Charlie Stramel, and we're tied at 2.
Back to the blue line and reset. Russell now near side, trying to find Martone in the middle. It's been a play the Spartans have been trying to muster all night. Stramel now on the other end. Basgall the shot. He scores! And just like that, Spartans take the lead. And around Geary. Back around, trying to find Martone in front, and the Spartans score! Patrick Geary puts it in, and it's 2-0 MSU. In big, and a scramble in front of the net. Excellent shot, and the Spartans double their lead.
What a pass from Martone from behind the net.
Steered it around to Voss. Puck is loose, side of the cage, still loose in front of the goal. They have to restart. Puck bouncing in front. Bednarik senses danger. Comes back and plays it right side, but now Martone cuts to the far circle, gives it up in front and a goal.
Michigan State 5-4 right now, which is not something that happened very often last year with any game they were in. Shot score just that quickly as Martone sniped it from the bottom of the circle, and as soon as they got back to 5-5, they made it 1-0.
So he's a right-hand shot, got through and around the D, and they didn't squeeze him down. There's not much there, but that was top cheese.
15 seconds remaining here. Northern Michigan got to it, but can't clear out from behind their own net. Shot in, save made, rebound, score. The pressure pays off for Michigan State, rather. Wildcats just not able to clear, and a late one for Michigan State. 5-on-5 is going to make it 2-0.
And if you can't find a way to smother that puck, now that's tough. That's 2-3 different opportunities, and there's no way to cover the guy in the back post when it comes to him that quickly. And Stramel, no problem putting that top cheese.
Back for Michigan State. Here's Martone, over for Russell. Now Stramel has Martone there, and he scores! The top line for the Spartans strikes again.
And that pass from Stramel, that's a tougher pass than it looked. Backhand sauce right on the...
Back for Basgall, high slot down to Martone. Back to Lee, cross ice, Martone in the circle, shoots and scores!
Pick it to his stick. So he does a good job controlling the puck, settling it, and then waiting for the goalie maybe to drop just a bit.
Oh, and the save by Augustine.
Noticeable defensively, just really solid in his own zone.
Here's Stramel, over across, and Martone scores with the backhand.
As they try and control it here in the zone. Spartan fans still frustrated with the call on that last play. Now it's centered in front, they score! Puck don't lie, Danny Russell in the slot, and the Spartans take a 1-0 lead.
That was waved off after the defenseman covered it for his goalie, and it's a beautiful...
Another delayed penalty coming up, an extra skater for the Spartans. It'll be 6-on-4 for the time being. O'Connell, a nice move. Another pass across, Martone scores! How about this freshman for Michigan State? He's got a goal and an assist already tonight. 8 goals, 8 assists already on the season.
Poetry in motion here from Michigan State. They do exactly what you want to do when you have that extra delayed penalty attacker. They do a great job of keeping possession of the puck, because as soon as Wisconsin touches the...
West sends this one back in deep. Martone back around behind the net. Danny Russell centers, Martone scores! Porter Martone, his second of the night. And just like that, we've got a 1-goal game again.
Is exactly why he was taken 6th overall in this past draft. What a release from Porter Martone, flexing the Michigan State logo on the front, and again
in a timely manner and allow their keeper to get off the ice. Augustine headed towards the bench. Spartans with a man advantage, now it's 2. Over towards the net, and it's in! Who else but Porter Martone? And the Spartans tie it up with under 40 seconds to go. Porter Martone.
Porter Martone, when you need him the most, he's there. The man from Peterborough, Ontario. He's no stranger to scoring in these big-time moments. He had 2 goals.
Will Horkoff, held by Stramel, and a chance for the Spartans. They evade Robertson. All alone is Martone. He finishes it. Empty netter, Porter Martone, and Michigan State leads 3-1 on the road in Ann Arbor. End of that play, Michael Hage threw his stick in frustration.
And there's the dagger.
Alan Scott, the linesman from the U.S., drops it. O'Reilly wins it. Run around for Baudouin. Looks ahead. He's got Martone. Martone scores! The captain with the empty netter, and Canada's back up by 2. To Perek. Back across to Martone. Feeds that down to Misa. Right down Main Street. Perek feeds it across. They score! Porter Martone. Power play goal. And it's 4-1 Canada. Aitchison. Up ahead for Misa, streaking in. Michael Misa gets a step and shoots, and TJ knocks that away. Martone for Misa, shoots short side, scores! Martone to Misa, and it's 6-1 Canada. Play lots of minutes, we'll get less ice time and a different role. Misa back around for Martone, shoots, scores! TJ Ginla with his dad in the house. You've seen Jerome on the pregame show with James Duffy. Intense as always, as Porter Martone flips it back across. Perek in, shoots, scores! Zane Perek opens the scoring 1 minute and 13 seconds in. .5:32 to go here in the first. Aitchison back around for Danford. Canada trying to set up a rematch of not just the last 2 quarterfinals, but of a classic Boxing Day game that Canada won 7-5. Again, it moves and it scores! TJ Ginla with a lightning strike, and it's 2-0. In the CHL, 8 play in Slovakia. That tells you a little bit about where things are heading. Verhoff chips it ahead for Martone, shoots, scores! Porter Martone to the feed from Verhoff, and it's 6-0. Misa. Plays it back around to Martone. Brings it around to Aitchison. Keyshawn Aitchison. Back down to Martone. Aitchison with it. Walks out of the corner. Feeds that back to Brunig with a shot. Deflected back in front of the score. Porter Martone ties the game. The captain strikes with 2:41 to go in the 3rd period.
Our house, he says, as the captain ties it up. Aitchison activating, gets to the front of the net. And Martone tracks a bouncing puck. Czechia fronting to try to not let the puck get there. But Martone seals off Miertka and is able to get it to his forehand and tuck it in.
And he flips it back across to Ginla. The pass got away. Now stepping up is Perek. Knocks that free for Ginla. TJ Ginla drops it back. Martone scores! And Porter Martone has his 6th of the tournament. And Zane Perek has the Canadian point record for D-men in one tournament all to himself.
Yeah, good shift. Zone time, puck support, and Perek seals off the wall.
Driving.
They were not able to get that to the officials.
A centering feed in front, they score! Porter Martone! Exclamation point, 2-0 Spartans.
Well, I was just watching Steve Rollick's body language after that goal. It's there for Ohio State, and you can't let Porter Martone alone like that. Too much space.
Well, after all that, it's 2-0 Spartans, and it's the Spartans who have it right back. Stramel, 2-on-1, scores! Charlie Stramel, 3-0 Michigan State. Side of the puck, Spartans working the puck around. Basgo, Lee, back for Basgo, one-timer, score! Got tipped in front by Porter Martone. It is 4-0 Michigan State on the power play.
That puck, it completely changed direction and went where the goaltender Eberle was.
Basgo, Lee walks in across down low for Martone. In front, score!
Man, oh man,
Power
what a
play
release.
goal. Charlie Stramel. And that reclaims the Spartans' 3-goal lead. And you said it, that was a fantastic release by Charlie Stramel.
And now they're going to have 1 minute and 31 seconds of 5-on-4 power play time with a real opportunity to put this game away.
Carabella pinned to the boards. Escapes with a puck finally. Will they be able to get it out of neutral ice? No, for not. Now right in front of the net, shoots! Scores! Porter Martone puts the Spartans on the board.
Well, that was a mishap for Ohio State. They turn it right over.
It's Deering. This is turning into a good shift for this line for Wisconsin.
Yeah, great momentum.
But now a chance for Michigan State. Russell drags, scores! No, it's off the post. Yes, it is a goal.
That was unbelievable.
Michigan State able to keep it in the zone, and Riker Lee's got a chance here. He pump fakes the shot looking in front. The puck finds in front, and they score! It's Daniel Russell again. His third of the series, his second in the period, and Michigan State.
Russell, now Martone. Back and forth, those two go in tight. Stramel, pad save, rebound, Russell gets it to go. And Michigan State's even the score at 1-1 with 7:42 to go with a 5-on-3 power play. For this one, Michigan and Michigan State. 8-4 the shots, Michigan State. Martone snapping it on for Russell. Russell trying to go back. It'll come to him. They score!
The frame that Charlie Stramel does. He's tough to control going for the net. You can see Tyler Duke.
12-5 for the shots, Michigan State. 1-0 the lead. Lee plays on to Martone. Porter Martone shoots. What a shot! An absolute missile. Top corner under the elbow, and Michigan State leads it 2-0 on the Martone rip.
Number 16 on the season for Porter Martone, but he'll delay, he'll wait. Here's why. He waits for Charlie Stramel to obstruct the view of Jack Ivankovic. Wasn't a flash screen, it was more of an eclipse by the 6'3", 215-pound Stramel. But that's Martone, doesn't shoot right away. He's gonna wait for Charlie Stramel.
Axel Kumlin now, glass and not out, kept in at that point by Matt Basgall. Riker Lee chipping that puck free. Down low, backdoor look in front, Stramel, beautiful passing. There's that top line. Russell to Martone, to Stramel, and it's 2-1 here in Mont.
Always looking to get the goaltender out of place. Martone doesn't have to move, comes across to him, and you can see Kemp react. I have to push right across. No.
Paul Fisher. Knuble had it taken away. Porter Martone leaning on him. It's Fisher, and it's in! Porter Martone fends off Fisher, and that makes it a 4-2 game with 1:19 to go.
Well, the Philadelphia Flyers first rounder missed the open net the first time, and he was bound and determined.
Twitter as well, and goalies like relief pitchers, in my opinion, a rare breed. A tip in front. It's shot in from the circle. It's Martone that let it go. The screen would not allow Pearson to see it, and Michigan State on the board, 1-0.
Well, it doesn't matter who's in the circle. It's
the score that for a short time gave Michigan State a 3-1 lead, but it came off, of course, for the major. Here comes Martone, penalty coming, Martone in, Pearson, it went in!
This is just the sheer strength of Porter Martone. He starts the play with a steal and then cuts off the
pass. Luke Pearson, good stick, good challenge, Sturback. Russell shoots, another stop, loose, score! Porter Martone!
Whether it's puck protection, little chip ahead, but Matt Basgall, or that was Maxim Sturback, has been so good today.
So we've got a power play for Michigan State here just 2 minutes into this game. Riker Lee, a no-look pass down to Daniel Russell. Recycled by Martone to Basgall. Here's Lee on the dot, a shot and a score! Michigan State strikes quickly on the power. Leahy wrists one off the stick of Russell and into the corner. Rebound played by Stramel. Here's Martone in time. He scores! A beautiful goal for Porter Martone, and we're tied at 2.
Forehand could have cradled and tried to shoot far side. He understands that with the traffic in front, it was.
And now they'll come out with Luke Middlestad playing his 150th career game tonight. Bad pass though. Back in comes the Spartans. A shot and a goal. Picking the far side was Porter Martone. And Michigan State, that top line, just that dangerous. And it's 1-0 in favor of the Spartans.
Yeah, rare turnover by Luke Middlestead, and you don't want the puck on that kid's stick. Porter Martone, and who they put out on that power play, you understand why.
Here's Lee now. Plays it to Stramel. Gets it across the line. Spartans setting it up. Quick shot, and it's in. It looked like it was going to deflect high. Instead, it got deflected down.
Martone
ended up in the net. And Martone has his second of the game.
Yeah, second of the game. Good puck movement. Went from the strong side to the weak side.
Game of the season. Gophers now will move on to the Big Ten tournament, which starts Wednesday night. As they will head to Happy Valley. Right on the doorstep. It's pushed in across the line. Daniel Russell gets the goal, and Michigan State.
Martone with his 24th. But the creativity of Riker Lee. He gets it back.